National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC South rivals. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Falcons. All that and more coming up next.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, a rare breed in the NFL, their lefty QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, but the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for second down. Throwing from the gun here. Moore's got it. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Back to the ground, by Kaiser White. Drive entire straight, it's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception of just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Buccaneers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Drive stop to the carry by White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing from near his own goal line. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. The give now to White. He breaks the tackle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's White again. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. They'll throw it. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going up for it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape. A good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
there through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing our first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun, White. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. 3rd and just 2 to go. Again, this is White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Completes this one to Otten. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Pickup of 2 here, and that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got his target, it's Otten. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Up to the ground by Kaiser White. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. That's brought in by White. And this one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And the kick, he keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just doing.
They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on first down. Got Evans, it's complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 on the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 to give to White. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They run the counter with White. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instincts there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Up the middle, here goes White. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Moore going in motion left. 2nd and 8. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Arnold Evans makes it there for the stop.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Finds his man, it's Godwin. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. From the gun, a run for White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Now looking to throw. Trying for Evans, but it's intercepted. And he makes the left go. It's a touchdown on the kick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. he drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Kate, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on the screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing from the gun. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game. And he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. White trying to straight ahead. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Connects on the crossover. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. He'll throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They go play action here. He finds Evans left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Throwing it again here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game. And it's been his dual threat ability that serves as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Gabe, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. Just pick the right moments, pick his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw out plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempts coming up. They'll try to run it in. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. It's White on the give. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This one's taken in by Otten. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Godwin, the man in motion left. From midfield now. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field.
And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game when your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Here come the Buccaneers again, trying for 2. He's going for it! Oh no, they get him yet again! Kaiser White has it!
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize the defense and give them that sweat when the defense is stopping.
Here's White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Try the right side with White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it's just too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He has it on the QB sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kair Elam getting there for the stop. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. way to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They run. It's White. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Looking for a throw here. Setting up the running back screen. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. They go play action on 1st. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risks. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it. Because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
A run now with White. And he found some running room for a nice game. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's White. Up the sideline past the 25. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's down all the way to the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. We'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. From the red zone now. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try to do it himself. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. It's tried and true in 32 playbooks across the NFL for a reason, Brock. Even when teams see this one coming, just so tough to stop a quarterback sneak.
It feels like a win in today's football is just to stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with the QB sneak, but that time the timing of the call, I think, was most important that led to the score.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They motion a receiver left. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Dropping back to throw. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. He's got to get a lot of credit that time, KT, pass rushers.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He takes it himself. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. The give now to White. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, this is White. This is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need to sing now here on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. We have an injured player down, so we'll take a pause. Looks like it is Chris Godwin they're tending to after the play. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now it's White. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Lining up to take it in on 2nd down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.